Okay, so if you've been watching the Liong Mah knife reviews I've been doing, because I got a hold of a big wad of his pre-production, his prototypes, right? It always pays to live close by, right? So I mean, when he came over and visited and he left me with 6 knives and told me not to screw it up, you know, because I got to keep them for a couple of weeks while I do these and then kind of check them out and this and that. No, not baton them to any tree branches or anything, nothing like that. I'm not even going to disassemble them. I'm going to try my best to leave them unmolested because these are going to be on display in Atlanta. They're going to be in display at Blade West and whatever, New York City. I don't know wherever he goes. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to keep them pristine, but I just wanted to show them. This is the KUF, KUF, Kitchen Utility Folder. Yes, there was a 3.0, there was a 4.0, the 4-inch blade, 3-inch blade, 3 1/4 inch blade. This is 3.5, 3.5, okay? KUF, Kitchen Utility Folder, right? This is full titanium. This has got a crossbar lock in it. This has got a 3-piece pivot. Bank, the whole scale comes off. Bank, the whole scale comes off. Pivot's still there. Pivot's still there. Good. That's good thing. Good Mongo. Mongo like that, okay? Then your Omega Springs, God, I've got this mental block about Omega Spring, okay? Omega Springs will reach out, and I think there's a couple, and I haven't taken these off. I haven't taken them off, just for the record, in case Leon's watching this, okay? I haven't taken the scales off. But under here, there's going to be a couple of different holes for adjustment on that Omega Spring. Make it, stiffer, less stiff, okay? Okay, like the clutch lock system at Kaiser's got, okay? Similar to that, okay? Which is good. Those are great. The drop bear and some of the others that they've done in clutch lock systems is a dream to disassemble and reassemble compared to the Axis lock from Benchmade and like my Hogue Misto and some others that have come out with no way to get into this front, only the back, and it's a 2-piece pivot. So this front and the tube are all connected. So the whole damn thing's got to come out, right? No, not good, okay? This is going to be easy if you replace these scales with an aftermarket scale, right? Let's say Sharp Dress Knives comes out with replacement scales, or somebody asks him to, and then once he's got the program, bingo bango, right? So you could do that. Now, this is full tie though, so why would you replace the scales? Unless you wanted it a lot lighter, because this is 5.9 ounces, right? 168 grams, I think. So yeah, it's some stuff. Magna Cut though. Magna Cut. Magna Cut. Okay. Kitchen utility. So it's big enough, so even the big knife guys are going to swallow and go, okay. I mean, I can live with 3.5. I'd like 4-inch, but I could do that. The small knife guys are the ones that kind of like a medium-sized EDC. They'll be happy. And the ones that really prefer a 3 1/4 or under, maybe could be okay with it, or they could buy, the 3 1/4 inch, version, whatever. But okay, so this is going to be out with the crossbar lock, as well as if you go, well, 5.9, it's a little. How about the full carbon fiber? And this is like nothing. 4 ounces, just barely over 3.9, right? That is super light, super light. So, and the 3-piece pivot, Magna Cut blade, blah, blah, blah. When's it coming out? Then I'm being redundant now, right? Sometime in 2025, probably. Because the full titanium cuff, frame lock, full titanium cuff, Atlanta, June of 24. Then will come the G10 frame lock 3.5 cuffs in MagnaCut. August, September of 24, October of 24, somewhere like in there, right? Right? So that kind of thing, okay? Then, when's the Lanny version 3 coming out with the 3.5 inch blade? You hardly recognizable, isn't it? This is not little cutesy anymore. This is a full size knife, almost 8 inches overall length, right? 3.5 inch blade, full flat grind, crowned, titanium. And guess what? It's not a frame lock. It is also a liner lock with titanium liner, hardened steel insert, ceramic detamp ball, all that kind of craziness, right? Easy to finger flick. That's gotta be. And M390 scheduled right now. That may end up being MagnaCut. And this, yeah, this could be also some options. I believe fat carbon. So do you want Mars Valley? Do you want, Arctic Storm like is on my my field duty, not EFD, my field duty 3.5, right? So obviously he's been doing fat carbon scales on his knives for several years that I know of. Okay, so there's that, and then get erased. Yeah, the eraser's coming back. But you know what? Is it going to be a bolster lock, frame lock thing? Negatory on that, good buddy. It's going to be a liner lock as well. So this titanium liner, hardened steel insert, ceramic detamp ball, all that kind of stuff. M390 so far, but it ain't been made yet. I mean, this one has, that's it. But okay, so it might end up as MagnaCut. Whatever, maybe S30V. I don't know. More will come, okay? But dog. I mean, this is okay. Hold on. That there is a knife. Just look at that. Yeah, the eraser. That's a big ass dog. I mean, this is a full size knife. What is this? That's a monster, is what that is. So, yeah, he's been a busy boy with all these coming up, doing things in crossbar lock, doing things in MagnaCut, different sizes, all that kind of stuff. And of course, the Eutectic line with the Everyday Field Duty who just came out on top of the Trinity, and now a third model is slated for the Eutectic line as well, and other projects, okay? Whew. Okay, that was a mouthful. So here we go. Full titanium crossbar lock, kind of like a clutch lock, and adjustable here. And yeah, this ought to be This'll give you a feel of some heft in there. It will. And if you've seen some of my previous videos on these knives, because I'm doing a few, so I can cover my bases, while I've got them. I mean, while you got them, do it, right? 5.92 ounces. So was it 168 or 158? 168 grams, okay? So, yeah, that's some stuff. 3.5 millimeter blade thickness and about 0.5, about ½ inch straight up, I think, or at least the carbon fiber was. There's 12.9, yeah, 0.51, okay. Ergos are great. You got enough blade shape there. I mean, blade length there. And you know what? That's a good idea. Let's do this. What do you got for cutting length? You got basically, come on, 3.5. I mean, that's as much cutting length as you have on the eraser. That's a 9-inch knife, right? Because they're making the most of their cutting length there, okay? It's a kitchen utility folder, 8 inches overall, 8 inches overall, 20.5 centimeters, okay? So you're getting it right here, and that's good, okay? So bingo bango, right? Yeah, nice and flickable. I like this. And then if you just want to open it up that way and close it that way, you can do that as well. You know, whatever. So easy open, easy close. Pocket clip. Like I have said before, I talked to Liong about that. And I go, what? So I think this is because they're just prototypes, right? So how that pocket clip's going to be determined, I don't know. So I don't have that much information, and it's going to be a while. Anyhow, it's going to be probably another 9 months before this is even available, maybe longer than that, who knows. So there she be, though. Titanium full tie cuff 3.5. Okay, that's what she's going to be all about. Check it out. I'll put the other videos of these other pre-production knives down below so you can check out the whole gambit, you know, like the frame lock 3.5 cup in G10. And then, of course, this axis lock or crossbar lock, I guess it's called crossbar lock model as well. And then, of course, the Lanny version 3, right? And then, of course, the eraser on top of that. So we got all kinds of stuff going crazy over here. But yeah, enough to keep good old Liong busy. Be interesting to see what's going on. Go by his table at Atlanta. Check it out. The Eutectic line. Get yourself an everyday field duty. I mean, just for the shits and giggles, it'd be great to carry. I know that. I like my Trinity. So, and I got an EFD as well. I got 2 Trinities and 1 EFD. And then check out his full titanium 3.5 cuff in Magna Cut, okay? Frame lock, okay? And all the other knives that he's going to have, okay? And you guys stay sharp.